Hey guys, and welcome to Holly D TV. I am so excited that you're on the show. This is a specialty of mine. I love to do posing and I love to show you how to pose very nicely. Also, it helps with your body shape. So I can't wait to show you. Stay tuned. So I always suggest posing with a purpose. So if you have two people together, of course for your wedding, you're gonna have both you and your groom. But also if you're posing, say with just yourself or maybe with bridesmaids, I won't show you bridesmaids today, but I wanna show you how you're gonna look best for your wedding and for your day. So say if, someone is catching you off guard, or if you're even just doing a selfie, you can pose in a really nice way. So I am going to bring Amira on. Please come out, Amira. I love Amira. She's awesome. She's always amazing. So for posing for women, this is the first thing I always go over at the beginning of every shoot as well as every wedding. So I want to make sure that you're confident, you're feeling comfortable with it, within your body, and you want to feel comfortable within what clothes you're wearing. So say if you're wearing something really big and really bulky, some poses might not look the best. So today I'm going to show according to Amira's body shape, as well as, I love, what she's wearing. I love this. It looks really nice. You want to show that off. So with posing, I always suggest start with the beginning. So first things first, you're going to have a few different places to place your hand. One pose with placing your hand, if you're individual, is posing it on your hip. Perfect. Very nice. With Amira and her body shape, I always suggest actually posing it how she did it. So she wants to go a little bit more towards with the hip to the camera because she wants to show off her curves. Now me, on the other hand, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to actually put all my body weight on the back hip. So you always want to have a really nice line, a really nice curve, so that you can have all the weight in the back, and it gives a nice curve this way. Hers will give a nice curve with her hip. It's really great. So if you're more hippie-er, I know that's a different word, but if you're more hippie-er, you wanna shift your weight to the back. If you might not have that much hips, you wanna shift it to the front to show them off. So it's just how, your body weight and your body shape looks. So of course, not every shot you want to do this, but you also want to have that in some looks. So say if you're wearing, I know she's wearing this really beautiful, what is this called? I don't even know. Cape. So say if you're wearing this cape, I love how she looks with it. This part, you don't want to have it too much going forward, so go ahead and now do it. So you want it to flow nicely. But say if you don't have any, if you have shorter sleeves like I do, and you have your arm against your body, what that does is it actually expands your arm. Your arm might not be that, big, but what's nice is that if you are a smaller size arm, you want to make sure you still have it apart. So if you have it on your body, it spreads it out. If you have it further away, it actually gives it a nice little shape. Now, another thing is you don't want to have your arm straight at the camera. What that's going to do is everything that's towards the camera is going to look fatter. It's going to look bigger. So you don't want that, right? You want it to be away from the camera. I love her. So you're going to actually bring it away from the camera, right? That's perfect. So it gives you a little shape. I love how she's doing that with her leg. I love that this is a bend, which is really nice. You always want to have a little bend. So I have the bend in the front, she has the bend in the back. It's really nicely done. I love that. As well as you want to, for me, I want to lean a little forward. Whatever is to the back looks smaller. So I want all that I don't want to show to the back. So you want to be leaning forward. So that's with me. Her, you do actually want to lean a little forward towards the camera. You don't want to lean like this because it looks awkward. You want to lean a little towards the camera with your arm back. So that's some basics. So I'm just showing you the basics of everything. Now, say if you want a different style or somewhere to place your hand differently, you can also go like this, which is really nice, but always keep your arm a little away from it. So you do want to do this. Or you can show off your nails or your rings and everything. So me, I would probably go like this. So So that's more of a closer up look. But you also want to take direction from your photographer. So whatever your photographer says, usually go with it. If you feel uncomfortable with the posing, usually that's correct. It's kind of funny, but usually it's right. So I always get that a lot. It doesn't really feel comfortable how I'm sitting or how I'm standing or how I'm posed, but usually it feels good because everything is to the back. So if you're like this, it's more flat and it looks really kiddish because you have both hands on your hips. So you want to make sure that it's versatile. You don't want to do the same pose in every shot. So thank you, Amir, for coming on. I really appreciate it. You're a great model. I love it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So now we want to bring on Zach. He is our male model today. Please come on. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. This is awesome. So first thing, put your hand in your pocket for me, please. Perfect. You're gonna also bring your foot a little bit in the forward. Perfect. A little bend, but not too much, because if you do a little bit too much, it looks a little feminine. So you want to make sure that when you do it, you just do a little bend. If you do too much, it just kind of exaggerates the waist and the leg. So you don't want to do that. So with guys, that's great. I love how you have your hand in your pocket. And then actually I'm gonna have you unbutton this one. So a lot of times you do want to have it buttoned, but for certain looks, you want to have it unbuttoned. So this time we're going to have it unbuttoned. And I'm going to have you bring your hand to your lapel, which is nice, and have a fierce look at the camera real quick. There you go. Very nice. That's awesome. So this is perfect. So hand in pocket, hand on lapel. It gives you two different looks. You can also bring your hand, both hands together for me, and show off that watch. Kind of show it off. So this is a really popular one. Also bring your hand to the camera, like rotate it. There we go, perfect. But also it's showing you off and how muscular you are. So here's another pose for you guys. So say if you don't have a lot of muscles, right? And you want to show off that you have muscles. I'm not saying he has muscles, I'm just saying if you don't. Here's the tip. So a lot of people, if you want to do this, it doesn't look good for guys. Not usually for guys. This is more for girls. For guys, you want to make fists and put them behind that. See? It makes him look like he has like really cool like muscles. Me, it just makes me look fat. So don't do that, girls. This is for guys pose. And usually you do want to have that buttoned. So for this one, you do want to have it buttoned. Perfect. Looks very nice. So it just depends on the kind of look that you're going for. Usually you wouldn't do this in suits, but it's a nice look to show off the muscles. So these are just a few tips for, you know, guys and girls, how to look good on your wedding day. Also for guys, it's good. So go back to the original pose. Perfect. Very nice. Oh, look, he went right into it. See, this is what's great. You give some tips and they go right into it because they feel comfortable and they know exactly what to do. So with this pose, it's nice. All you got to do is a little lean too. Just lean a little bit. What happens is everything that you don't want to see goes to the back, and everything you do want to see looks great in the photo. So whatever is closest to the camera is what's going to be the biggest. So this is great. I appreciate you coming in. Zach, you're a great model. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. So say if you're doing a selfie. This is just for the selfie girls out there. So selfies, you do not want to have your camera down here. What that's going to do is it's going to give you a double chin, and you do not want that look. So the best way to do it is actually above. And I'm sure a lot of you guys really figured that out, is above as well as on your favorite side. First thing I always do is ask you, what is your favorite side? Because usually everyone has a favorite side. Mine is this side, that's why I always have the camera on this side. Sometimes I have it on this side, but most of the time it is on this side. So you do want to make sure that whenever you're taking a photo, it's usually on your good side. Usually the bang makes you have a lot slimmer face. So that is just a little tip. If you have it on the side without it, your face looks a little wider than it might be because the way your bang shapes your face. So this is just to help you out. I want to make sure to give you some good tips. I hope this helped you. And please, what I would love for you to do is click the subscribe button below, as well as click the bell. Thank you for joining us on HDTV.